Hi Leo, thanks for joining me. This will be a general love reading for you guys from the 29th of June to the 5th of July. Please be warned that these readings are taking ages today. Not so much in kind of like the cards coming out, those very lengthy messages. I've just done Pisces and I think they must have got about 10 cards, 10 tarot cards before I'd even got to your angel answers. So they're messages that need to be heard for someone out there, so just be warned. I will put that in the description box, but yeah, just as a disclaimer. Okay, so this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. Don't worry too much if you don't know what your Moon, Rising or Venus sign is. If you check the description box below the video, all that information's in there for you. As I said, it is a general love reading, even though these messages that are coming through are quite specific. Just take what resonates for you or with you and just leave the rest. If it does resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please click that thumbs up button. It's so important to me. Just to make sure these messages that are coming through are actually resonating with someone out there. Also, what else was I going to say? Sorry, your cards just flown out. So, okay. So I'm just I'll come back to that. That's the energy of this reading for this week. And it's saying things not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation, crying over spilt milk. So you're seeing things from a negative standpoint for some reason. You're looking at things with your glass half full type situation. You're not taking the positives from a situation. You're looking at it with, you're not seeing the good things that are coming out of this situation, however this plays out. So we'll have a look at the rest of the cards. Like I said, it is a general love reading, so just take what resonates with you and just leave the rest. Also, I just wanted to say, oh my gosh, I am so thankful to you guys, you know, for liking, sharing, subscribing to the channel. It's been absolutely amazing. I would really like to bottle the emotions that I get through putting these even going through the readings, the whole process of going through these readings, connecting, getting the messages out, you know, seeing them, uploading them onto the channel and seeing the responses from people, because it's there's nothing like it. It really isn't. It's so elating to see that they're resonating with some people, you know, and if it only resonates with 1 in a billion, that message has been received by someone out there and they, you know, they have liked it. And that for me as a reader and an empath, it means the world. It really does. You have no idea. As an empathic intuitive reader, these messages, you know, they're here for guidance, but it's so lovely to see them resonating with people out there. So yeah, if it does resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. Please click that thumbs up button and comment as well. The comments absolutely fantastic. I love comments, but please keep them clean. Okay, so what have we got for Leo in love? Also, please bear in mind that time's fluid, so this could be happening. It could have already happened, it could be happening now, or it could be happening in the future. So, you know, longer than, not necessarily within the time scale of the 29th of June to the 5th of July. It could be happening at the end of August. If you find yourself in that situation, and you've watched the video and thought, oh yeah, right, that's never going to happen, or it doesn't resonate with me now, and you find in the future it does resonate, or you find yourself in a situation where this video actually resonates, please come back to it, comment, tell me, and like it. It's that would be amazing to see people actually coming back and saying, yeah, I remember that video from last time. Yeah, actually this happened to me in December. That would be absolutely amazing for me. So yeah, please bear in mind that energies can be vice versa or interchangeable. So take it as it resonates for you. It could be, you know, it could be both of you feeling like this. It could be you feeling like this, or the other person or connection that you're within, or person that you're connecting to. So just take it as it resonates. So you've already got some cards on the board. Let's just see if we've got any more. Look at this. So this thing's turning out not turning out the way you'd hope, not seeing the positive in a situation. And then you've got balance here, the need for balance. So it's almost cooperation and compromise. So you're having to balance out your emotions within this situation, because you're feeling a bit emotionally deflated for some reason. You're feeling a little bit sad, a little bit down in the mouth about this situation that's occurred or occurring. You've got this energy of, oh yeah, right, okay, that's happened. You know, it's never going to happen, or, you know, you're being a bit pessimistic, I think. And this balance card's coming in. It's asking you to balance those emotions out and those psychological aspects in order to make informed decisions for the future. Also, it's asking for you to compromise on your expectations of a situation. So perhaps your expectations weren't correct about a situation. You expected one outcome and another one, you know, transpired, and you're feeling a little bit down in the mouth about it. But you need to see a blessing in there as well. And the blessing is, I would say, how you handle situations in the future, or how you look at, you know, if you're feeling a bit deflated, what are you deflated about, really? And then you'll see that, yeah, okay, I don't need to be deflated, actually. I don't know why I was thinking like that, because, you know, I have everything I need. Just this one thing didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. And it will do that for a specific reason. The universe throws in spanners, will throw a spanner in the works for some reason. And it's always to make us think and, act differently in the future. It's a lesson. The universe sends us lessons every single day, really. Sometimes they're bigger than others. And I can certainly vouch for that. Okay, so if we've got any more cards that need to come out, my goodness me, these readings today really are lengthy. Pisces reading for, I don't know how long that was. I just hope that they see it right to the end. That's the only thing about reading intuitively. Right, okay. You just need to stick with it, guys. Please stick with it, because there's a message in there for someone. Okay. No, I don't know. I think she popped out. Okay, so she's popped out as well. And everybody's having this need to balance at the moment, I think, because we've got that many energies flowing around. Yeah, we needing to kind of like balance our emotions and our thought processes out. It's not just happening to you, it's everywhere. So things not turning out the way they should. So as that balancing yourself out, and also they're asking you to have a little bit of patience with it. Look at this, you've got the star card. So at the end of everything's going to work out fine. You're going to be on the right path, but I think you're going to have to balance your emotions out. You're going to have to look at things and not be pessimistic about it. It's happened for a reason. This kind of, you can't sit in this energy of crying over spilt milk. It's happened. You need to move on. So that's where that balance comes from. In relation to your love life, it could be you not connecting with someone, or a connection ending for some reason. Or another, but you need to come out of this, and this is this residual energy. You're sitting in this residual energy of okay, that's ended. Right, okay. Or it could be, if you're already in a connection, something has happened in that connection and you're kind of like licking your wounds about it. You will eventually come out of that energy and you will see the silver lining in it. But I think the silver lining for you guys this week is how you process things for some reason. Okay, so, right, okay, so you have a decision to make. however this resonates for you, a decision to make, the need to do research and stop procrastinating. So you know that there's something wrong. This crying over spilt milk, okay, and you not seeing things not turning out the way you'd hoped within love. There's a decision that needs to be made on how to move forward. It's an emotional decision. It's one that you, I don't think, want to take lightheartedly. I think it's something that will require you to do some work on. When I mean work, you need to make informed decisions. So no, these are not just emotional decisions. These are good, grounded, thoughtful decisions. So you need to be sitting, you need to take some time out in order to gather your thoughts, in order to move forward, make good decisions. But you don't need to sit in an energy of procrastination. Okay, I know I need to look at this, but just put it off for a little while longer. That won't work out. It's urging you not to do that. You need to come out. Don't procrastinate. Make the decision. Make it a just, fair decision, and then go for it. Move forward with that decision. Okay. You also need to, the Queen of Fire's come in. She's saying, make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Yeah, there's that complex decision. You need to take a sensible approach with it. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So that means if you come to a decision on whether you want to move away from a connection, say you do it in a kind way. You don't go in there, you know, kind of like blustering and going, that's it, we're over. That won't work. That won't work. It will just get everybody's backs up. You won't be any further forward. You need to come at this with compassion, with kindness, with thoughtfulness, with warmth. I don't think that you're going to move away from this person, because the star card's here. The star card's here. Once you recognise that you need to turn this situation around, you're not seeing the positives in it. This, whatever happened, didn't happen for a reason. And it's highlighting, I almost feel like it's highlighting this emotional response. It's highlighting this emotional response. And this emotional response, you will have to dissect. You'll have to dissect why you've responded in this way. This is this complex decision. Well, how do I fix this? How do I fix this way of thinking? How do I fix this emotional response? Why do I respond to this? And this is very much kind of like a you know, balanced spiritual journey. Even it's going within to find the answers, finding out why you've made an emotional response that's not warranted for this situation. Even I even get explosions, fiery tempers. Leo, you are a fire sign after all, so perhaps your temper's getting the better of you, because look, you know, we've got 7 of fire, 2 of fire. That's actually you realising, I think, that your response to this situation is just gone overboard. I think you've gone overboard with this response to this situation. You're very melancholic about it. Why? I don't know. And take it as it resonates for you. But you're being so closed off. You're kind of like sitting in the, oh, woe is me, kind of like this energy here. But you know you need to come out of that. You're going to decide to come out of this emotional state. So you're going to be making time for others around you. You're going to be taking a sensible approach and looking at challenges in the future with more understanding than you did last time with this 5 of water kind of response. So it's saying time to take 4 of air, time to take a rest or vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. So this is this allowing more time. So you're coming into this 5 of water. It's from the 5 of water, which is crying over spilt milk. You're actually looking at it. You're taking time out to make informed decisions. Then you're getting to the 7 of water, which is, is a complex decision. The need to do your, research, however you do that, asking friends, asking family, as kind of like counsellors, even asking, I get this, asking the children. Sorry, if you can hear a kind of like noise in the background, it's the dog actually scratching. Bless her. She doesn't normally come into readings, but today she's decided to. Okay, so stop procrastinating. Make time for those around you. Take a sensible approach. Deal with challenges in a kind and understanding manner. So you're going to come into this kind of like, right, okay, I've balanced out my emotions and my thought processes, and I'm going to be a bit more kind to myself, first of all, because you have to do all this internal work on yourself in order to be kind to others. So yeah, okay. And after that, look, it says defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. So that means whatever decision that you're making within this connection, be courageous about it, be confident about it, but do not come at it like a belligerent person. This is how it's going to be, blah, blah, blah. At standing your ground, you can be kind and compassionate and still stand your ground. So be mindful of that. It's asking you to come in as confident, but just don't do things out of, I almost want to say, out of spite. I don't know where that's coming from, but take it as it resonates. We've also got the 2 of fire. You've come into your own, new partnerships or contracts, continue to move forward. So out of all this icky energy here, this kind of like crying over spilt milk, you're being in your head about a decision that needs to be made. You're making that decision, you're balancing out your emotions and your psychological responses. You're being kind to yourself and others. You kind of almost like saying, okay, well, I've ironed out these little bits, but I still need to be confident in my future responses. You'll come into your own. You'll be creating such a better situation for yourself and the connection that you're in. You'll be doing all this gorgeous work, and look at this, happy times. The end of it all is the star card. It is written in the stars. It is a dream come true to get to this point where everything's on keel, where everything has been ironed out, with your recognizing your emotional and psychological responses in order to move forward, move a connection forward. It's just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans and on the right path. See, if it's for somebody that's not in a connection already, say, this could be you crying over spilt milk, thinking that things would never get back to, or this would never change. This connection's not going to work. It's not going to happen. This has happened now. It's a done deal. But you're going to go through all these energies in order to come to this energy here, which is making positive, optimistic, long-term plans. And you'll be on the right path. But you need to get out of this energy. You'll be going through all of this within this time, this period of time. It's just beautiful. It's just having balance. It really is about balancing things, and you will get what you wished for. It's not about being pig-headed, I wanted to say. It's not being forceful with things. It's not stamping your feet when you don't get your own way. And these are just messages that are coming in. They're kind of like, they just shoot them at me. It's not about that. It's about seeing things with compassion and warmth, and from both sides of the coin. Seeing someone else's view on the situation. Once you get to this balance, you can balance those emotions out. Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. You'll be able to talk about how you see things going forward or what you want from a connection, but you'll be doing it from a space not from a place of fear or disappointment. You'll be looking at it from a place of love and contentment, I wanted to say. So take that as it resonates for you. I think it resonates with someone out there. It's very, very long. But the message needs to come out, and they're so lengthy this week, it's unreal. It really is. I hope that resonates with someone out there. But I think this energy can apply to somebody that's already in a connection or somebody going towards a connection. They're holding out. I almost see a hand coming out and trying to connect, but you've retracted it because it's been rebuffed. But you've done it in such a way as the other person's couldn't. I don't know, the message I'm getting is it wasn't the right time for the other person, so you turned your back on them and kind of like put yourself in a corner. Even a corner of it, I've got a corner of a room in my head and sulked. But then you're turning, if you're looking at it in that respect, you're turning around and recognizing that, okay, that's not really the response that's going to get me anywhere, is it? Let's have a look from their point of view. Look at this. That's just the message that comes out. It may resonate with someone, it might not. Be assertive. So that's having that confidence in a relationship, either if you're in a connection or going towards a connection. Wow. Okay. Do you know what? My guys and my spirits really are making me work today. They seriously are. Is unreal. I just hope this resonates with someone. I'd be so gutted if it didn't. I'd be so gutted. Okay, what else do we have? Because they're so specific. They're beautiful. I love it because there's a story that goes with it. The tarot cards, they're giving me that storyline, that energetic storyline that goes with it, how it flows. It's just beautiful, but yeah, it does take time. Okay, meditation brings answers. That's taking your time out to make informed decisions. Anything else? What have we got for Leo, please? Leo in love, from the 29th to the 5th of July. 29th to 5th of July. Oh, wow, okay. So we've also got unlikely. We'll see how that relates with your romance angels. And we've got improving health. That's coming out of that stressful headspace, kind of like, I always I don't know why, but I've just got the resounding sound or the resounding word of coming out of a Mardy headspace. Do you know what? As a fire sign myself, I know how Mardy and kind of like fiery we can be. We can be great, in romance and everything else, and real go-getters. We've got that kind of va-va-voom to make things go, but when things disappoint us, sometimes we can get our Mardy pants on and we can sit in the corner and suck our thumbs. I know, because I've done it in the past. Yeah. We can be sulky. So it's asking you not to do that. So we'll recognize it and do something about it, because it's never a good energy. Who does it hurt? It only hurts you. It only hurts ourselves rather than someone else. Who wants to be with a sulky person? Well, using all that energy to sulk rather than to do something constructive with it. That's what I wanted to say. Low vibrational energy being sulky, and I can tell you I have been there in the past. Look, opportunity. So before I went on my spiritual, I should say this because it sounds really weird, and even to me now, I kind of like go, what? Before I got onto my spiritual journey, things were a lot different. My life was a lot different. The way I processed my emotions, the way I processed my thoughts, all kinds of things. One day I will let you know what my journey looked like, but it was pretty intense at times, I can tell you that. And look, we've got the situation will improve. And to be honest, looking back on it, I can't believe, I can't believe what I've been through. in this period on this beautiful planet that we call Earth. Yeah, it's been scary at times. It's been exhilarating at times. It's yeah. Yeah, I might do actually a blog about it. If anybody's interested, let me know your thoughts. Email me. Tell me if you want to hear my story. Yeah, but that's why I think as an empath, I feel guided, and it's inherent within me. I mean, I've had this since I was a kid, so you know, it's something that I am blessed with. Sometimes it's a blessing, sometimes it's a curse, but I would never get rid of it. I'm guided to help people, and yeah, if I can do that on some small level, then all the better. That's how I see it. It fulfills me and it fulfills other people. So other people. It sounded really weird then. I came up with a different accent. That's really weird. Okay, for being assertive, we've got passion. Allow your heart and soul to sync with joy. Be assertive about it. Come in and say, yeah. But no, don't do it as a bull in a china shop. It's saying, yeah, be confident. Be confident about you know, yourself. The Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Say that there is passion here. You know, show it. But don't do it in a kind of like belligerent way. Meditation brings answers. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah, I think you're going to take a little bit of time out with this Four of Air here. Take time to rest or vacation. So I think you're going to take yourself away just for a short time, even if it's just I don't know. It could apply to, I don't think it's going to be a long time. You could be sitting in the same room and still be separate from your partner. You know, some people can sit in the same room and be, there might as well be 1,000 miles between you both, because you're both not connecting. You're not almost emotionally or mentally connecting. So separation from your partner could mean that you literally sit in the other room and think about how you respond to things. This space, meditation brings answers. It's looking within. It's kind of like, why do I respond in that specific way? What triggers me? And how do I work around it? Okay, so we've got, I feel like if you don't do this work here, actually balancing your emotions and everything else out, it's going to be unlikely that you're going to be able to connect with this person, obviously, because this has happened, this disappointment. Your reaction has been, you're actually disappointed in your own reaction in this situation. You're looking at yourself thinking, oh gosh, why did I react like that? What's, you know, why is that helpful? It's not helpful. So you're thinking about ways to go, not to reconnect with this person or, you know, this situation. This is going to be unlikely. This card will be unlikely unless you come through and you go and do this work here. So it says flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. You're going to be rebuffed. I really feel, and I've got it in my head, you're going to be rebuffed if you come in just going, it doesn't really matter. No, you need to come in sincere. You know, you need to have done all this work, understood why you responded the way you responded, and then you can come in all flirty, because the other person can see that you're coming in sincere. You're coming in sincerely, not insincerely, but sincerely. You're invested. You're committed to this connection. If you come in going, oh, it doesn't really matter, you're actually dissing yourself. You're disrespecting yourself, and you're disrespecting the connection you're in, and you're also disrespecting the person that's in that connection too. So please don't do that. Do that work. Show that you've got commitment to going through this process. Come in balanced, and then you'll be able to get it back on track. Because look, it is blessed. It's a dream come true. The Star. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans and on the right path. You won't get there if you just skim over it, if you just mask it off and say, oh, well, you know, if that's okay, I'll deal with that next time it arises, because it won't happen. You won't, you know, this connection will fail. It will still keep going around, that cycle will still keep going around. Okay, so what else do we have for Leo? Oh my goodness me, I'm so sorry. It's so long-winded today, but it's a message that needs to come out. Oh dear. I'm laughing because it's taken that long. I'm not laughing at your reading. I'm very invested in trying to get the best out of relationships and the best out of people, situations, allowing people to see things from both sides of the coin, you know, being a mediator. I'm very, very invested in people and how they can progress, because, and the only reason is because I've been through so much and had to understand myself and my responses, etc. I'm very invested in, not in a belligerent way, don't ever think that I'm belligerent about it, because I'm not. The readings are passionate because of the messages that come through from my guides, but there is something that needs to be heard. You know, love's not all flowers and you know, fluffy dogs and, you know, cats and things like that, because that's, yeah, parts of love are like that, but the majority of things are, you know, love is working on your connection, it's working on yourself in order to love someone else. So this is the reason why I use the law of attraction and spirituality in my readings. I could just come to the board and just give you a load of tarot cards and say, well, there you go, that's it. But for me as an empath, that just won't cut it. It really won't. It won't. My empathic abilities won't allow me to do that, because I'm compelled. I'm invested and compelled. Do you know what? I'm just going to give you this now. If you're still here looking at this video, I was also told at work that I was too compassionate, too invested in people. I should just be a hold card bitch. Exact words. You're too nice. And that was from a manager, my manager. And I just couldn't believe it. I reeled backwards and went, pardon? You're too nice. You listen to people too much. And I just looked and I just thought, my goodness me, what an awful place to come from if you have to think in those terms. If you actually live your life like that. And I looked at my boss and I thought, my God, I don't feel comfortable here anymore. If you think that, you know, yeah, as I said, I'm hijacking Leo's reading now, but yeah, there were a lot of instances where I've come across people who are just sell. I understand it in business terms, but to a certain degree. But yeah, it wasn't the response I was expecting. And then other people had also said to me, just be you, because you are you, and we love you for that. And they were the same people from a different department, but you know, they could see the qualities that I think my manager projected his insecurities onto me, and that's what it's all about, you know, kind of like going within and finding out your own inadequacies and dealing with them. But yeah, it wasn't a pleasant experience. Okay, improving health. We've got attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yeah, by doing all this work, you're going to all kind of like make yourself more attractive. The connection's going to reignite, and you're going to find that the connection or person that you're with is going to connect with you on a completely different level. It's going to be more meaningful. It's going to be, you know, they're going to see you coming in as sincere, compassionate, kind, you know, all of those things that were very contrary to belief before. So absolutely gorgeous. So you're going to have the opportunity to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, however this relates to you. We've got two cards that have just fallen out, so oh right, okay. Leo, we've got this again. This card came up again. Look, the situation will improve. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So with you coming in as kind, compassionate, you know, kind of like, I've done all this inner work. I know what to do. I'm really sorry for the way I've reacted. I know better now. But actually meaning it and showing it and being sincere about it. You can let go of, you know, the situation will improve. You won't have to control it as much. If you have been controlling things, if you come in like that, you don't come in like, right, we need to sit down now, I've done all this inner work, blah blah blah, that's it, let's go. It's not going to work like that. You're going to have to not control it. You're going to have to show this person that you come in as sincere. You're going to have to show this person that you're compassionate. You're going to have to show this person that you're walking the walk. It's not all talk. And then this will get back on track. It's absolutely beautiful. It really is. It's just a little lessons in life, isn't it? It's just learning from our mistakes, basically. Right, okay. Do we have any more cards that need to come out? I would say no. You're not giving me any more because it's such a lengthy reading. If it does resonate with you, please like, share, subscribe. I love you so much as an audience. I really do. If you watch this to the end, please let me know. I can look at YouTube's analytics, but yeah, I don't want to get obsessed about things. As an Aries, sometimes we can be a bit obsessive about who watches what video and blah blah blah. Sometimes I just, what I do is the message comes out and I just leave it. I just learn to walk away now, and you know, a notification will come up to say you've had blah blah blah, if you've had a comment, and that for me is enough. I think sitting there just trying to you know, kind of like, you can get obsessed about these things if you're creating it the correct way, or if you're you know, tailoring it to your audience. My audience is my audience, and I am who I am. This is me. This reading, this style of reading, it's it is what it is, and I love it. Even if I only had one subscriber, you know, that it resonated with one video, that would be, it wouldn't be, I can't really say it because that's quite dramatic, but it would be enough. I'd always be yearning for more. As an Aries, I would always be yearning for more. I'd always be wanting to push it to see how far it could go. But yeah, as an empath, this is me. Yeah, bare bones basically. Okay, so I don't know why I'm telling you all this either. This is what happens, right? I did a reading for whoever, and everything just spilled out in this one reading, and it was just like, I couldn't even stop myself from saying it. It was like, my guys were, just tell the story, and it was just, I think it was so much pent-up emotion as well, that it just had to come out. But I think things, when we read situations, we read the cards and we kind of like connect them to situations, and we try and explain them from, say, our perspective as well. Other little nuggets come out. So I'm going to shut up now and just get on with the cards. Be bold and make the first move. Yes, please do that, because obviously you're going to be working on yourself. You're going to be coming in as compassionate, gorgeous, you know, this lovely Leo that you are, you know, with all this love and compassion and not being mardy. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so step out of your comfort zone. Yep, own your emotions and your thoughts and do something with them. Work on them. That's so gorgeous. Show the world the real you. Yes, please. Show the world the real you, because you are lovable. You will get to this star, and look, everything's just, it's going to be so much more fulfilling for you if you do all this work, and adjustments are required. Yep, doing that work. If you did stay to the end, please let me know. Please like, share, subscribe. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you so much, Leo. Hopefully see you next time.